Hello you guys, this is Intuitive Mind Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am back with a love message for the month of June for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Okay, so if you are a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, or if you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, you might resonate with some of the messages that come out during this love spread. If you don't resonate with any of the energy that comes through, please don't worry. Just I would highly suggest that you book a private one-on-one reading with me by emailing me at intuitivemindtarot@gmail.com. I'm gonna put the information down in the description box below, so that you can book a private one-on-one reading with me, which is way more accurate than a general reading, because I will be focused only on your energy, okay, and delivering you messages, as opposed to, you know, delivering messages for the collective, okay, or for everyone out there. All right, so with that being said, let's get right into it, okay? I have already meditated, prayed, and charged my cards and cleansed them as well. So I want to get this reading started. Oh, before I start, I'm sorry. Please make sure that you hit the like button, you subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video onto my channel, okay? And thank you so much for your support. So I'm going to be moving forward and starting the reading with choosing a oracle card, okay, from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. I'm going to be pulling out an affirmation, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you guys as far as love. What is your affirmation in regards to love for the month of June, okay? For all of the Pisces out there. All right, Spirit. So what do we have for Pisces for the month of June when it comes to love? Any messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces for the month of June? Any messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Spirit, when it comes to love? What can all of the Pisces out there expect when it comes to their love life? Thank you. All right, number one, we have fear. All right, you have fear, but then the bottom of the deck, we have courage. Okay, having courage. Let's see what this is about, Pisces. All right, so fear. And it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, okay? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so fear. Okay, so let's see what this fear is about, you guys. What is this fear about? Okay, what is it that you're fearing? All right, let's see. All right, Spirit. I'm going to pick an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, by the way. This is the next one that I'm using. Tell us about this fear for Pisces. Spirit, why is there fear in Pisces? Okay, so we got orphans, we got two cards, and we got breathe. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have TikTok. Okay, timing, running out of time maybe. All right, so I see here, okay, the first card out was the orphan card, which is number 5. This is the equivalent to the 5 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, which is an energy of being left out in the cold. So maybe you are fearing that something is ending, okay, that someone is leaving you behind. Maybe this is fear of you know, being left out in the cold, being, you know, you're sad over something, you're fearful of something. There's something that you're afraid of, you know, that can happen. But then Spirit is telling you to breathe. Okay, number 29, breathe, meditate. This is a card of meditation, prayer, you know, connecting to source, which is God, to find the answers, okay, to see the light, to see the truth, okay? So I feel like even though you're scared and you're sad, you know, this is going to change, because Spirit is telling you to breathe, because, you know, things are going to, you know, be better. Like, things are going to improve, so not to worry. All right, so the next card deck that I'm going to pick is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Let's see. Spirit, what other messages do we have for the zodiac sign of Pisces for the month of June? What love messages do we have for Pisces for June? What love messages do we have? Okay, so we have unrequited love and free yourself. All right. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so number 1 was unrequited love. It says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? So this is why you could be feeling this fear and this orphan, you know, because the next card out we have is free yourself, okay? And it says, it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like, you know, you might be you're fearing that something's gonna end if, you know, the relationship that you're in right now or the connection that you're in right now, that this is going to end. And, you know, or maybe you have fear of the future of what's going to happen because it already has ended, okay? Because there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So maybe you know, Spirit is telling you to free yourself, okay? Free yourself from this connection, free yourself from fear, from this feeling of being, you know, disappointed, you know, heartbroken, or, you know, like things didn't work out how you expected them to work out. Spirit is telling you to breathe, connect to source, connect to your angels and your spirit guides, because things are gonna, you know, they're gonna work out for you in the end, okay? I always say this, you guys, okay? I feel like rejection is protection, okay? So when things don't work out for us, at the moment we think like, oh my God, you know, things are not working out for me. Like, well, why is this happening? Why is this ending? I didn't think this was gonna end this way. And, you know, we have hopes, you know, for things, but it's like, if it's ending, it means because it was meant to end. It was meant to teach you a lesson. It was meant to, you know what I mean? It was meant to better you. You know, you might think it was like, how can this better me? You know, someone breaking my heart, how can that, you know, but it makes you stronger. It makes you see things for what, it makes you also see your own value, what you deserve, right? What you want to attract into your life, what you want, right? And that's why it's a lesson. So never be, you know, of course it's natural to, you know, feel fear and to, you know, feel left out, to feel sadness and to feel betrayal and all these emotions. But in the end, you have to remember that this life is a journey, okay? We're here to learn, okay? We're here to learn. Nothing is ever a mistake. It is always a lesson, because you're always going to take something away from it, okay? In every situation that you're in, especially when it comes to love. So, you know, free yourself from this situation, because there's going to be better ahead for you. Like, this didn't work out because it wasn't meant to work out. You know what I mean? Like, there was something here that you needed to learn. And now that you've learned it, now, you know, you can heal, and then you can move on to your next, you know, chapter of your life, you know, to your next relationship, to the next thing, you know what I mean? And better things await you anyways, okay? Like I said, rejection is protection. All right, so now we're gonna go and pull from the Kipper deck. So Spirit, what do we have for the zodiac sign of Pisces when it comes to love for the month of June? What do we have for all the Pisces out there? What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Thank you. Expectation, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have poverty, okay, being left out in the cold, like I said. Or maybe you're afraid if this relationship hasn't ended already, or this connection, if it hasn't ended already, you're fearful that it's going to end. Because I feel like there's expectation here. You expected this situation to end differently, or to be differently. You expected maybe this person to be different from, you know, other people that you've dated in the past, right? And the way that it's unfolding is that's not how it is. This person is probably just, you know, like, it's just, you expecting them to be more or different, and it's like, it's not happening the way that you thought it was going to happen, you know? I feel like when it comes to expectations, our ego creates expectations out of situations, out of people, and we have to be realistic with ourselves, okay? Because, you know, people are not always going to deliver, you know, or to do things the way that you do them. Everyone is different. Everyone's here on their own journey, in their own path, right? So you can't expect things out of others, you know, or even out of yourself. I feel like expectation leads to disappointment, okay? Which is why you could be feeling this orphaned energy, you know what I mean? Because you were probably expecting more than what this person could probably offer, you know what I mean? So that can create disappointment, you know? So I feel like if you free yourself from expectation, you will never get your heart broken or feel this kind of energy, because you're going to take things as they are, as they come, you know what I mean? You're not going to build expectations, and then when it doesn't happen the way that you expect it to happen, or that you wanted it to happen, then you're gonna be heartbroken, you know? All right, so now we're gonna move on with the traditional tarot and pull some energy and see what else we can get. Okay, Spirit, any other messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces for the month of June when it comes to love? Thank you. Anything else for the Pisces out there? Thank you. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Spirit? Tell us more about expectation and fear. Okay. Anything else with the zodiac sign of Pisces when it comes to love, spirit? Anything else? Anything else with the zodiac sign of Pisces when it comes to love, spirit? Anything else for the month of June? For the zodiac sign of Pisces when it comes to love. Anything else? Tell us about fear. Tell us about fear. There's this 8 of Cups. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces, spirit? Thank you. And what is the advice for the zodiac sign of Pisces, spirit? Tell us about breathe. Thank you. All right, you guys. Let's go in. All right, so the first card out is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a stable new beginning. Pages in the traditional tarot represent children. So you could have a child with this person, okay? Or you could have a child of your own without this person. This child could be an earth sign, okay? Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be though. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles though, it is a stable new beginning, okay? It's stability. So maybe this person initially in the relationship, they offered you some form of stability. And they offered you commitments, okay? Maybe they said, hey, I wanna, stay in a stable relationship, because look at how these three cards came out one after the other. And I'm gonna show you. The Pentacle, this is stability, right? Stable, a small stable beginning. It's not a lot, but it's like a small offer of stability. Then you got the Hierophant, which is marriage. It's a religious institution, okay? It could also be, maybe this person offered to marry you, like proposed to you, or wanted a higher level of commitment with you, right? Like moving in together or getting engaged, or, building towards some form of stability when it came to love, right? Because the Two of Cups is an equal give and take of love, okay? Two people coming together and offering their hearts to each other. So I feel like initially that is how this person presented themselves, like, hey, I want this commitment. I want to, have real love. I want to move in together. I want I want a wife. I don't want to, be single anymore, whatever. They offer you the stability. But in the end, this person did an 8 of Cups on you. They walked away. This person walked away from you, okay? They left you. That's why you have the Orphan card here, which is being left out in the cold, okay? I don't know if you can see her, like, really sad up there, by herself. And that's why this fear, you know what I mean? Because there wasn't enough love here. This person probably presented themselves to be someone that they were not. Maybe, they wanted, they were highly attracted to you sexually, and not, the emotion wasn't there. As, let's say, or it could be you were, giving way more emotion and energy towards this connection that other person was, and they ended up walking away. Or they could have made you walk away because the love was unrequited, meaning that it wasn't equal. It wasn't an equal give and take of love, and you had more expectations from this person because probably initially that's what they offered you. That's what they showed, is that they wanted to have stability, that they wanted commitment, right? That they wanted to, give you their heart. And in the end, that's not how it happened. This person walked away. They left because the 8 of Cups is walking away from feelings and emotions. This is walking away from an emotional situation, okay? From a bond, a connection. And they left you in this kind of energy. They left you in the 9 of Swords, which is sleepless nights, okay? Nightmares, not being able to sleep at night, torment. And the 10 of Swords, which is, I don't want to say no cards in the, in the tarot are negative cards. I think all energy is, could be positive or negative, depending on the situation. But the 10 of Swords is betrayal. This is like an ending, okay? 9 and 10 is completion. This is a closing of a cycle, okay? This is an end of a chapter, an end of this relationship. This person left you feeling betrayed, backstabbed and betrayed. They probably lied to you. They made you think it was something that it was not, okay? They completely just, played with your heart, and this left you in this really energy of, a feeling of sorrow. You know what I mean? I feel like King of Cups, this is your energy. I don't feel like this, because this is a male water sign. Could be a male Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Maybe this person that you were dealing with is one of those, was also the water sign. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is more your energy than the other person, than your person that you were with. I feel like you are somebody that loves deeply. You might not show, you know, your emotions, you know what I mean, right off the bat, but when you love hard. Like, you give it your all. When you're in relationships, you give your heart to the person. You give your all. You treat them, you know what I mean, like a king. Like you go all out for your person when you're in love, you know? And I feel like, you know, you want love in your life. You feel like you want true love. You want to experience that. You want someone that you can have the higher level of commitment with and get married with, build a family with, have children with, you know, spend the rest of your life with. Like, you really want that in your life. But the King of Cups is also someone that doesn't show, that kind of, it's very emotional, but doesn't show their emotions. Maybe you weren't showing this person how you truly felt, you know, how deeply you felt for them, you know what I mean? And maybe that's why they thought like, oh man, she's probably not that into me or whatever. But that wasn't true, because you were expecting a lot from this person. You were giving a lot, you know what I mean? You were really invested into this connection, you know? They were the ones that were not as invested as you were, but you're someone that loves hard. And I feel like, don't let that change you as a person, how this situation ended. You know, don't let that change, you know, the energy of the King of Cups, because you're somebody that's real. You're somebody that's very loving, very giving, you know what I mean? Somebody that loves with all of your heart. So don't let that taint who you are or change who you are, because you are who you are. And don't change yourself for anyone ever. Even if that person did you wrong, don't seek revenge. Don't, you know what I mean? I feel like Spirit wants you to connect to, this is the Four of Swords twice, because breathe is, sorry, meditation and prayer. This is the Four of Swords. And then you got the Four of Swords, the actual card in the tarot. Spirit wants you to meditate, pray, you know, rest, go within, you know, ask in prayer, ask for advice, connect to the higher source, which is God, you know, connect to Him, connect to your angel and your spirit guides, and ask them what it is that you need to do in order to heal, to overcome the situation, to see the light, you know what I mean? To find the answers, to get the closure. I don't know if you got closure from this situation. Maybe you didn't get closure from this connection, and this person just broke up all of a sudden, kind of like a tower moment, like it just happened suddenly, and you were kind of left like in limbo, you know what I mean? Or maybe you did see it coming, you know? Either way, you're going to be healing from this, okay? And I feel like, you know, try to spend time outdoors, you know, in nature, reading books, you know, writing, journaling, you know, doing things, you know, spending time with loved ones that care about you, you know, and meditating and going within to see the light and find the truth, you know. I feel like that's the main message the Spirit wants to tell you, you know. So don't worry, you know. Sometimes we, you know, meet karmic partners that come into our life to teach us certain lessons that we need to learn in this lifetime. So just make sure that you learn the lesson from the situation. That way, once you learn a lesson, you know, you won't have to learn that lesson again, because you've already learned it. So I feel like really learn the lesson so that you won't, you know, be in the situation again. And don't worry, you know, just breathe. Breathe, because, you know, you're never alone. Your spirit guide and your angels are always with you, okay? They're always with you. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you today, Pisces. Like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you love and light from the bottom of my heart. Make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and you hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload a new video. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.